Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Daniels going to throw to get us started. Escapes the pocket. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for a Washington first down.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Let's go, Cougar 19.
Motioning left is their running back. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Dumped off to his running back. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 Lions.
They bring McLaurin in motion right. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Jack Campbell at the INT. And the Lions force the turnover on the first series of this game. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to start the drive. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Looking in the air here. Getting out to his left. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Bates' kick is up and good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Man in motion here. Handoff on 2nd and short. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go. Set. 79, 70 Lions. Drop 50. Drop 50.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Ready? Panther 11. Track 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Chased out to his right. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And he gets to it in the end zone. This is going to be a touchdown. The Lions finish off their opening drive. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. The Lions go up 10-zip here in the first. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Chandler now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Cougar 19.
Daniels now on first down. Hauled in by Lane. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
19.
Daniels now. Has him on the quick hitter. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Give him 37 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Catch is made in close. And that is a Washington touchdown.
To number 24.
The Commanders reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Back now, pressure coming. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Looking to throw on 3rd. That one complete to St. Brown. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good for Detroit 1st down. That'll do it for 1 quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. The Lions out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Screen here for Gibbs. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Lions have a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They are throwing it again. Rolling left, buying some time. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's a throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kane Medrano makes the play. And he's out the clear. 30 into the red zone. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Joey Slide to kick off for the Commanders.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He's got the squiver. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain. Working quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd and short here, trying to pass. Looking right, and he finds him. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
18, Pioneer. Hawks, 70, Hawks. 18, Rattler. 19, Lion. 70, Ranger. 70, Ranger. 60, Maverick. 60, Maverick.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
Turnover on downs.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
60, Maverick. Ready. 18, come 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Completed to his running back. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday night primetime on the other side. Here's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
3rd and short, Daniels. Hits his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
16 yards. 1st down, Washington.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go. Go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. It's caught by McLaurin. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work.
Down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
19 Tiger. Ready.
To throw, Daniels. He's got it. They take him down as he goes out. Now let's check on this penalty. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back.
Ready up.
Could that penalty come back to haunt him? It's another second and goal.
Go street. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has it down close. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11.
Commanders 21, Lions 10. Joey Slide to kick off for the Commanders.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Again, it's Gibbs, and he'll get them enough for a 1st down. The timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go now.
Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. One last play before the break.
Shut up.
Back to throw it. He's going to push one deep down. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off Trey Amos. And the Commanders are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Joey Slide to kick off for the Commanders.
Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our 2nd half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. A give to Gibbs to start the 3rd. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the 1st play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, check that. Set. Ready.
Another one for Gibbs. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready.
He's going to throw it. It's Gibbs out of the backfield. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
The
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that first down, and he went and got it.
That's a 40-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle, and he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Sometimes it's not about flash and sizzle, Kate. Sometimes it's about old school football. Give your fullback the ball, and he's going to go get you a couple yards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
19 Lion.
He's going to throw this one. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here he goes, third and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Lions readying for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He has it at the 13. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Three. Dragon 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Go.
Throwing now, Daniels. Dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay